Well, everything all right? Very good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Very good evening to everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yeah, can we proceed? Yeah. So I'm just giving you, first of all, a very brief review about what we discussed in the last class. Very brief review. So in last class, I told first thing, cell is the smallest living entity. Anything less than a complete structure of a cell is not considered as living. I hope you are able to recall. We discussed a lot about it. Got the idea? So nothing who is smaller than cell is living. Nothing is smaller than cell is living. Clear? For living property, yesterday I also told one more thing. For anything to act as living, two things require. How many things required? Two things required. One is independent existence. For living, what one first thing require? Independent existence. First thing, first credential to become a living is this. Second conditions required to become a living is what? It perform all life processes. So whoever able to fulfill these two criteria is considered as living. Who not fulfill these criteria is not considered as living. Either a unicellular organism like amoeba, it have a independent existence and it also perform all life processes, and I am here also a living beings. I also have an independent existence, or I am also able to perform all the activity of life processes. Are you able to understand or not? Getting the things? So this amoeba is either unicellular organism. Amoeba is a unicellular organism. Amoeba also perform this. Amoeba also perform this. That is the reason we are telling that is living one. Now come on the today agenda. I have given a question in the last class. I hope you are able to recall. I have given a questions in the last class. Yeah, able to recall some questions like it may be some new student is there, maybe. So I'm writing the question for your convenience. Then I will deal very clearly about that question. I asked a question in last class. Which of the following statement is correct? Following a statement is correct. And first option I have given what? An elephant. It may be option may change because I not mug up it up. An elephant, not element, have more surface area versus volume ratio than rat. Second option was rat have more surface area versus volume ratio than elephant. Third option is what? Both have equal surface area versus volume ratio. And the fourth one is rat have more surface area than elephant. It may be, option may be jumble up, but the question was this. Am I right? So I asked this question and definitely many of you have answered this question last day. Got the idea? So once again try to answer. I just want to see. So most of the student answering in favor of 1. Most people giving answer, it is not my answer, it is student answer. Most of the student answering in favor of 1. Got the idea? Someone answering 3 also, someone answering 2 also. So it become a good question. Means you are giving 3 different answer. Answer is variable from 1, 2 and 3. Is it? So can I explain it now? Are you ready to listen? What will be the correct answer? And based on this concept, I am going to teach you a lot of things. Don't worry. Some also answering for 4. So students are divided between all 4 options. Okay, don't worry. We are going to discuss the correct answer. Okay, Ji. Now I am moving toward the answer. How many of you have played Ludo? You know Ludo? Ludo game? So there is a dais, and this dais is a cube. This dais is a cube, you know, this dais is a cube. Right? So I am just answering the question with the help of mathematics, right? Now, without mathematics, we can't answer it, right? Now, so have a look now, give your attention. So I am just making a Ludo dice here. It is dice number 1. And this is the Ludo dice number 2. Listen it carefully, patiently, definitely you will enjoy in the last. You will learn a lot after dealing this concept. Got the idea? So have a look now. So suppose that this is dice A and this is dice B of the Ludo, which have 6 sides. Got the idea? You assume this dice, one side is 2 centimeter. And this dice, one side is 4 centimeter. Are you getting the idea? Is it clear? Right. Now you just recall your 6-7 class. I hope you must have studied in your 5th, 6th, 7th class, whatever is it, area of cube equal to volume of cube equal to. Wait a minute. First not area, first volume of cube equal to volume, let me write very properly. Volume of cube equal to AQ. This formula you have studied now? Very good, very good. And surface area of cube equal to surface area into cube equal to, what is the surface area? 6a square. Very good, 6a square. Right? So here I am writing the same formula, volume of cube AQ and surface area of cube equal to 6a square. Now, you tell me what will be the volume of AQ? Can I write 2 into 2 into 2 equal to 8 centimeter cube? If I want to determine the surface area of this one, AQ, so 6 into 2 into 2 equal to how much? 24 centimeter square. Now I am determining the ratio of surface area and volume. Surface area versus volume ratio. So 24 is to 8. If we cancel it, it becomes which one? 3 is to 1. So for first cube, surface area versus volume ratio came 3 is to 1 ratio. Are you agree with me or not? Up to first, I have determined the ratio of surface area versus volume. Are you agree with me now? Is it clear? Any problem? No. Now I am coming on the second point. So in second case, what happened? What is the volume? Volume equal to 4 into 4 into 4 equal to 64 centimeter cube. Surface area equal to 6 into 4 equal to into 4 equal to 96 centimeter square. Ratio of surface area versus volume 96 is to 64. Now I am making the volume same. So first I am writing 32 2 ja 64 and 32 3 ja 96. 3 is to 2. It is 3 is to 1, it is 3 is to 2. Make everyone one volume. So if volume is 1, surface area is 1.5. 1.5 is to 1. So per unit volume, you just try to understand per unit volume how much surface area is there? 3 times. And per unit volume how much surface area is here? 1.5 times. Now I am asking a small question, dear children. You please tell me, out of A or B, who have more surface area versus volume ratio? Who have more surface area versus volume ratio? Now everyone is saying A. For your convenience, I am considering this A as rat and I am considering this B as elephant. Got the idea? Got the idea? I am considering this A as rat, I am considering this B as elephant. Now come on the answer. What answer came? Who have more surface area versus volume ratio, rat or elephant? What is the correct answer now? Now we are favoring the rat, na? We proved it mathematically. It proved through maths, na? Right. Now I am giving you some comparison. Just this is a start. I am going to teach you a beautiful concept. Don't worry, listen it carefully. First you tell me you understand, clear or not. Is it all right? Now I am moving ahead. Have a look. So I am writing here volume. Here I am writing surface area. Here volume, here surface area. Here I am writing A, here I am writing B. Got the idea? Now what is the volume of A? Volume of A is 8. Surface area of A is 24. Volume of B is 64. Surface area is how much? 96. If we compare volume of A and B, how much differences is there? 8 times. How much differences is there? 8 times. If we compare surface area of A and B, how much changes are there? 4 times. How much changes is there? 4 times. Got the idea? So based on these all mathematical workout, can we write one line? Ki if volume will increase, surface area will also increase. How I am writing this? Because volume becoming 8 to 64, surface area becoming 24 to 96. But not in same proportion. Not in same proportion. Are you getting the idea? Right? Sir, in this class, nothing all from yesterday. I just started today. You will understand when you interacting. One student is asking, it is from yesterday class. I asked a question yesterday, but even I asked the same question today. I am starting afresh today. Don't worry. Can I wrote this or not? If you are agree, then I will write only. Otherwise, I will not write. It is not math, dear. Don't worry. It is not maths now. It is biology class. I am coming on that. Don't worry. I just use a small mathematical derivation to explain it. Got the idea? Isn't it? Done? Right? So here I have given a question. One student asking, sir, can you repeat it? Of course, don't worry. I am not in hurry. If you are not in hurry, I am not in hurry. I told na I have a lot of patience. And that patience I want in you also. Look here. So I have given a dice of Ludo, which is one side is 2 centimeter, another dice one side is 4 centimeter. I ask who have more surface area versus volume ratio. So when we determine the surface area versus volume ratio of A dice, it is 3:1. B dice, it is 1.5:1. We determine the surface area of both, volume of both. Got the idea? Isn't it? Right? Okay, ji. So here we got 3:1 surface area versus volume ratio. Here we got 1.5:1 surface area. So who is bigger? Who is bigger? We got less surface area versus volume ratio. So now I am asking a question. Try to understand. Listen me carefully. A thin person have a more surface area versus volume ratio or a fat person? Who have more surface area versus volume ratio? A lean thin person or a fat person? Thin person have more surface area versus volume ratio. Per unit volume, they have more surface area. That I want to prove through mathematics. So anything who is smaller have more surface area versus volume ratio than anything huge. Now I am using this application. Now I am coming on. Last class I asked a question. Try to connect with me, dear children. I ask, suppose that this is a cell. Because I make the cubical structure, so I am trying to explain with a cubical structure only. Suppose that it is a cubical cell. And this is another cubical cell. This is another cubical cell. There are two cubical cells are there, A cell or B cell. Now I converted dice into cell. There are two cells, A cell or B cell. Got the idea? So a cell is growing in size. I asked a question yesterday. A cell cannot grow up to any size. There is a limitation of the growth of size of a cell. I told or not told? I told na कि a cell can grow up to a certain level only. If cell cross this limit of growth, who will die? Cell may die. Got the idea? Now question arises, why cell die? You will ask a question, na? You ask us, so sir, after a certain level when cell grow in size, why cell will die? Why not a cell become a size of a football? Why usually most of the cell is not visible with even our naked eye? It is that much small. Are you getting the idea or not? Why not become a size of a football? What is the reason behind it? Got the idea? So I am giving the answer of this. So answer I have given, ki what problem happen, ki if size of cell increase, its surface area versus volume ratio decrease. If size of cell will increase, surface area versus volume ratio decrease. Got the idea? This create. Now I am writing one more line. This create problem in exchange of material. It is a big concept I am going to discuss. Don't worry. It will take some effort, but you will, in last you are able to find I am just a sound in a bigger concept. It will create problem in exchange of material. And due to that, cell die. Let me give a more better clarification for what I wrote. through an example. Getting the things or not? Try to understand it. I am just going to deal a bigger and more detailed explanation of this question. Just have a look here. Suppose that this is your blood vessels. This is your blood vessels, right? And these are cells near these blood vessels. This is one cell and this is another cell. One is a smaller cell I am making, another bigger cell I am making. Try to connect with me. Suppose that this cell is a cubical cell and 2 centimeter one side, and here one side is 4 centimeter. So for survival of the cell, some exchange of material is compulsory. Cell need oxygen. Agree or not? I am talking about oxygen only. I am telling you with only one parameter, explaining with only one parameter. Suppose that for survival, this cell need oxygen or not. Without oxygen, this cell will not survive in an aerobic organism. Na? And this cell also need oxygen. Both cell requiring oxygen. For survival, both cell requiring oxygen. Getting the idea? Clear? Now I am asking a question, which cell require more oxygen? This A cell will require more oxygen and B cell will require more oxygen. So bigger cell, B cell need more oxygen. How much more oxygen? So there is not a thumb rule, but I am giving a general idea. It not apply everywhere. A lot of exception of it is there. So don't apply the generalized, but I am for trying to make you understand, I am making in generalized. Usually the requirement, exceptions are there, many exceptions are there, is directly proportional to size. Got the idea? Need of requirement of the material is directly proportional to size. I just frame a generalized rule to make you understand. This rule not every time follow, everywhere follow, not follow in every organism. But I am just trying to make you understand. You are more eating and a wrestler who are fighting in wrestling is more eating. Whose diet is more? Whose diet is more? A goat is more eating food or an elephant is eating more food? Who is eating more food? I am trying to make you understand with an example. Elephant is eating more food. So generally I am trying to prove here that usually requirement of material is depend upon size of the organism. So suppose that it is requiring at a given time 1 molecule of oxygen. It will need how many molecule of oxygen? I want to listen from you. It will need how many molecule of oxygen? This cell assume need here a 1 molecule of oxygen in unit time. It will need how many oxygen? Yeah, one student have given brilliant answer. Here volume is how many? Volume is 8 centimeter cube. Here volume is 64 centimeter cube. How much time? 8 time. So can I say based on that it need 8 molecule of oxygen? This cell volume is 8 times more than this cell, na? So their need is also how much greater? 8 times. I am making a formula like what? Ki bhaiya directly proportional to size. Getting the things? So are you convinced? If it is needing 1 oxygen, it is requiring 8 oxygen. Agree with me or not agree with me? If you do not, I will explain once more. Don't worry. Agree. Good one. Very good. Good. Agree. Once again, by volume of the smaller cell is 8. Volume of bigger cell is 64. So usually demand increase based on volume. So here 1 molecule of oxygen. So here 8 molecule of oxygen. Done? Clear? All right, now we are coming on answer. Don't worry, have some more patience. Have some more patience. I am coming on answer. Otherwise, you were thinking here, this biology teacher start teaching mathematics in biology. What nonsense is it, right? Now, don't worry. Listen it carefully. You will understand. So, what happened here? Surface area is how much here? 24 centimeter square. Surface area is how much here? 96 centimeter square. How much increment? 4 times. Agree? Volume increase 8 times, so requirement increase 8 times. Volume increase 8 times, so requirement of oxygen increase 8 times. Surface area increase how much time, dear? 4 times. Now try to understand what problem will arise now. 8 time requirement raise, but requirement fulfill through surface. Requirement fulfill through surface. Surface increase only 4 times. I am trying to give you a small example from outside. Then you can understand better. Wait. Hold a minute. I am giving you another example. Suppose that road become widened by 4 times. Road widening occur by 4 times. But number of car increase on road by 8 times. Now car will move on road slow or fast in compared to earlier? Slow. Very good answer. How fast, dear? Road increase 4 times only. Car increase 8 times. So traffic become fast or slow? Slow. Got the idea? Only road increase 4 times. If road increase 4 times, car also 4 times, no changes. The rate of traffic, speed of traffic is same like earlier. But now what happened? Road 4 times, car 8 times. It become what? Slow, na? It becomes slow, na? Same slow speed occur here. Now connect with the road. Requirement raise by how much time? 8 times. Surface area is equal to road. Car is equal to requirement. Oxygen is equal to requirement. So requirement raised by 8 times. 8x oxygen. Surface area only increased by 4 times. So oxygen will enter in cell slowly or fastly? You answer this. Oxygen will enter in the cell slowly or fastly? Slowly. Well done. Now you are connected. Everybody understand it will enter slowly because need increase 8 times. For fulfill of need, surface area increase 4 times. So oxygen will face traffic problem to enter inside the cell. More oxygen want to go inside, but surface is less. What happened? They will go slow. Got the idea? Got the idea? Clear in the mind? So what problem will arise? This cell not got the required amount of oxygen. This cell not got the required amount of oxygen, and that is the reason the cell will come in problem and cell may die due to lack of oxygen. So who want to die? Who want to die? No one want to die, so better cell prefer to divide. You got the idea? Understand? One student, right? Clarity came, understanding came. What the story I made, mathematical story to explain a concept, all understanding came or not came? What is the reason, what are the problem which is going to arise, when will cell will grow in the size, what kind of problem arises, getting the things or not? Simple. I am just going to simplify in one line now. Many students writing not understand, sir. So I am just also taking care of them. Don't worry. So I am just making it clear for you. Just try to understand. A cell is there. When cell growing in size, suppose that this is the cell, 2 cells are there. So when it increasing in size, its volume increase more. But surface area not increase as much, who increase? Volume increase. So if volume increase, requirement increase. And requirement fulfill through surface. You think like this cell need 1 molecule of oxygen, this cell need 8 molecule of oxygen, because its volume is 8 time of this, volume is 8 time of this. So if it is in unit time 1 oxygen, it is requiring in unit time how many oxygen? 8 oxygen. But surface area only increase 4 times. And the oxygen, how they enter? They enter through surface, but surface is only 4 times increase. So it is like a situation, it is same situation ki road become wide by 4 times and car become 8 times. Car will move slow or fast? Car will move what? Slow. Getting the things? So here, this cell get any problem in oxygen entry? No. This cell will get the difficulty in oxygen entry, because how much oxygen this cell is asking, it is not supplying, because its demand of oxygen increase and supply is not increased. So this cell will come in problem, and as a result this cell will die. Understand? Now I am telling you some interesting thing based on that. This surface area volume ratio concept apply many places. I am asking an interesting question. This is equator. I am adding geography in biology here. This is North Pole. This is South Pole. Got the idea? Connecting with me? Now I am asking a question. Larger organism, or better I am writing, a smaller organism survive more near equator or more near pole? A smaller organism, more number of a smaller organism is present near the equator region or near the pole region? A smaller organism. So two opposite answer is coming. Use your common sense. Use your logic. Use your concept. So two answer is coming. Someone asking, answering near equator, someone answering near pole. Should I give a hint to you? Should I give a hint to you before answering? I am asking more smaller organism present near equator or present near pole. More smaller organism present near equator or pole. See how I am using mathematics in biology here. Question is कि on earth a smaller organism present in more number near the equator or near the pole? I am not asking cell now. I am asking what? Organism now. I am giving you a hint. Listen it, I am giving you a hint. Try to understand. Hint you want or answer should I give? What you wish? Hint or answer? Direct answer. Hint you want. Okay, listen it now. In winter season, suppose that you are going to somewhere where temperature is very low. Which people find more difficulty? A fat people and a thin people. Who will find more difficulty to sustain? Who feel more cold in winter? Who shiver more in winter? A thin people shiver more in winter. Reason? Their body surface area versus volume ratio is more. I am trying to connect it. Don't worry. Suppose that this is a unicellular organism. Try to connect. I am giving the answer of many questions with this one only. Listen it carefully. Suppose that this is a living organism. This is the size of this living organism. This is the size of this living organism. Here surface area versus volume ratio is which one? 3:1. Here it is 1.5:1. Agree na? Same one, Ludo dice. Here surface area versus volume ratio 3:1. Here 1.5:1. So heat loss occur by surface. This is surface of our body, skin. Heat loss occur by surface. So here surface is 3. Here surface is 1.5. So here heat loss occur with which speed? 3x speed. Here heat loss occur by which speed? 1.5x speed. Who will lose more heat? This one or this one? This one will lose more heat. Got the idea? Understanding the idea? So who have per unit volume more surface area will lose more heat, more heat, more heat, more heat. Got the idea? Is it clear? Is it done? Understood or not? Clarity came? Now I want my answer. Ki more smaller organism prefer to stay near the equator or near the pole? Near the equator. Reason, near the pole who face a lot of difficulty. Smaller organism face a lot of difficulty in the polar region. Got the idea? Reason, because their body, they are small, they will lose more heat, and they can't survive and they will die. And that is the reason. Near the pole, small size organism not present. You see a polar bear, how huge is it? In polar region, usually who not survive? Small size organism not survive. Got the idea? So more number of smaller organism is present in which area? Equatorial belt, because their temperature is more. And there is not a problem of conserving the heat loss from the body. But who are residing on the pole, they have to conserve the heat loss from the body or not. Clarity came? Understanding came? Is it clear? Done? So see, I start to use a small mathematic concept using in biology. Science is what? You relate everything. Can we move now? I hope you understand now. Now I am asking a question. I told कि if a unicellular organism survive, two questions I asked yesterday. So I hope I am very confident now, and it may be it is my pseudo confidence, you can say better. I am very confident from my side now कि you understand कि what is the reason a cell cannot grow up to any size, and if it grow after a certain limit, cell survival came in the problem, because if surface area versus volume ratio is disturbed, it exchange of material will not occur properly. What oxygen need by the cell at a given moment of time, that not supplied properly, and the lack of scarcity of the oxygen will occur in the cell. Due to that reason it will die, and that is the reason cell stop dividing, stop growing after a certain level. Is it clear? It cannot grow up to any size. Clear? Supply line problem creates, supply will hamper, because if volume will increase, per unit surface area will decrease. Per unit surface area will decrease, supply problem occur, exchange of material will not occur properly. So chances of survival is come in problem na. Got the idea? And that is the reason cell will die. Now I am asking another question. Are you ready? Are you connected with me? Yes. Haji. Of course, one student writing, cell have a plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is the surface of cell. Got the idea? So per unit volume, cell will grow, plasma membrane surface will decrease. Good one. Now I am coming on the another question. If unicellular organism can survive, why nature make multicellular organism? If unicellular organism, or I am writing directly a question. Why I wrote indirectly? I am asking, what is the advantage of multicellularity? What is the example of multicellularity? You are unicellular or multicellular? You are multicellular, na? So how you are more better than a unicellular organism? how you are more better than a unicellular organism. First reason, chances of survival. Increase. Suppose that, assume you are made up of a single cell. You are made up of, assume na, any organism made up of a single cell. Suppose that a big balloon is made up of a single cell. Balloon is moving here and there, going, and something pin came and puncture them. Cell will die, organism will die. Understanding the idea or not? Getting the idea? You got the problem, na? If you are made up of single cell, it got punctured. Death. Understanding the idea? So this is the demerits of what? Made up of single cell. When you are made up of multicellular, in our body trillions of cells are there. We are running, sometimes fall down, and a lot of problem, injury occur on the knee. Thousands of cells die. We are not dying now. So our chances of survival is increasing when we are multicellular. Understanding the idea? Clarity came in the mind? Understanding came? Is it all right? One of the reasons. Another things, division of labor. Division of labor. Division of labor means what? For a specific work in our body, a special organelle are there. In a unicellular organism, all work done by a single cell only. Who can do the better one? A special organ performing a special work, they can do it more efficiently, na? And only one cell doing all the work, they do more efficiently. Who can do the work more efficiently? When a special, and so for that number of people are more, na? Suppose that only one teacher teaching you English also, math also, physics also, chemistry also, biology also, their expertise of work is not there, na? So they can't teach you up to the level of depth. But for a particular subject, a specialized people are there. Their specialization is more. So same happen in the multicellular organism. Are you getting the idea? Is it clear? Understand? Third things. Size increase. Size of organism increase due to multicellularity. Due to multicellularity. See na, elephant are there, human being is there, rhinoceros is there. They are made up of many cells. Is it possible for a single cell to grow up to that bigger size? No. Now you can say, what is the benefit for increase in size? So distribution become easy. They can reside on pole also, they can reside on equator also. Are you getting that? They got a freedom, na? Because the huge organism can survive in any situation, in equatorial region also, in polar region also. So you got the some of the advantage of becoming multicellular over unicellular or not. Understanding the idea? Now I am coming on some of the line of NCERT, because although it is important, because we have given some syllabus for your Sunday exam, and we have to teach for that syllabus also. Getting the things or not? So can we slowly move on that? You have purchased your NCERT or you download the NCERT. Explain reason number 2. Reason number 2, division of labor. Means distribution of work. Suppose that in your school some function is there. One student is doing all arrangement. And another, your teacher have make a group of a student to do different work. When work occur in more efficient manner? When the group of a student is going to do. Third is size of organism increase. See, unicellular single cell cannot grow any size. But in a human being, we are bigger, we have multiple cell. If size not increased by a single cell, number can increase bigger size, na? Got the idea? Number can increase the size, na? Able to understand or not? So, if size will grow, that organism can reside on equator also, and that organism can reside on pole also. Got the idea? Yeah, of course. So different function performed by different cell. That is called what? Division of labor. Cell have distributed the work. This work I will do, that work you will do. Heart is saying, I will pump the blood. Kidney is saying, I will filter the impurities. Getting the things or not? Now we are moving ahead. Give your attention. So some of the discoveries I am telling. Now I am coming on NCERT because you have Sunday exam, and in Sunday exam the things usually we will ask from NCERT. Got the idea? So I am just moving on that. Cell definition I told. I am telling you some discoveries. Few discoveries by the scientist. So anybody going to ask a question? What is the contribution of A.V. Leeuwenhoek? It is written in your new NCERT. So Leeuwenhoek described first living cell. First living cell is discovered by, or you to write discovered first living cell. Discovered first living cell. If someone asking you what is the contribution of Robert Hooke, he is credited for discovery of cell. Discovered cell. But which cell? Dead cell. He have observed the cork cell. Got the idea? And they find when he seen the thin slice of cork, he find there is a honeycomb-like a structure, and he called that honeycomb-like a structure is cell. So these are the scientists. If anybody ask a question to you, Robert Hooke discovered the cell, and that cell was a which cell? Dead cell. Where he discovered it? Cork cell. It is present as a honeycomb-like a structure. A.V. Leeuwenhoek discovered first living cell. Now another scientist is there, Robert Brown. Some discovery I am talking about because we have to come on our textbook as well. Robert Brown discovered nucleus. Discovered nucleus. Do you know nucleus, na? Inside the cell, in the nucleus is present. We will talk more about nucleus later on. So this nucleus which is present inside the cell is discovered by Robert Brown. Another scientist I am writing extra, it is not given in NCERT. One line I am writing extra here than NCERT. Fontana. Fontana discovered nucleolus. Nucleolus. Got the idea? Nucleolus is present inside the nucleus. I will tell about this later. What is nucleolus? So at least these four names first you keep in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will remain with you. Who discovered the cell? Robert Hooke. But that was a dead cell. Who discovered the first living cell? A.V. Leeuwenhoek. Full name is Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Simply you keep Leeuwenhoek in mind. It is a boring job mugging up the name of scientist. Robert Brown discovered the nucleus, and Fontana discovered the nucleolus. You got the idea? Right? Time up. My God. Too early. 5 minutes is there still. Are you getting bored? 5 minutes is there, and before you are telling time up. So 5 minutes are you giving me? Can we proceed? Still 5 minutes is there. Okay, see. So now I am going to talk about cell theory. So actually, there was a German botanist. He belongs to which country? Germany. And he was a botanist. Sunday exam syllabus, up to prokaryotic cell and something of plasma membrane I also give. In NCERT up to plasma membrane. Got the idea? So cell theory we are going to discuss. Give your attention. Listen it. So there was a German botanist whose name was Sleden. Getting the things, and I'm not telling full. Matthias Sleden, full name was there, M. Sleden. And what this botanist did, he studied so many different type of plant. This botanist, whose name was Sleden, studied so many different type of plant. And based on his study, he make a conclusion. And what conclusion he made? Ki all plants are made up of different type of cells. Test is online or offline? Test is online. And probably today you have a meeting as well, na? I told, na, sir will come from the management, Naren sir will come and they will tell you about all the things. You ask a lot of question about gift. What is the purpose of goal, blah, blah, when college will open, you write all your questionnaire and then ask to them. They are the correct person to answering these answers. Getting the things or not? You ask botany from me, I will definitely enjoy to answer your question. Right? Okay. Yeah, I told they will take the meeting for all these things. So you just write your all doubts and ask them, sir, what, everything, blah, blah. You bombard the question. Okay. So they will send probably 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'm not that much sure, but I think I got a message. You not got the timing? You not got the timing of the meeting still? Someone writing 7:45, someone saying not. Got nas? I think 7:45 is the meeting. Who not got the message, for them 7:45 is the meeting, right na? Okay, listen it carefully now. So at least let me say something. So cell theory, what I told, ki there was a German botanist. His name was a German botanist whose name was M. Sleden. Observe so many different plant and told all plants are made up of different kind of cells which constitute the tissue. Tissue is what? You better know, na? Group of cells is called tissue. Nowadays you can think like, what big work he did, what great is this? But you try to understand, in first time on the planet, someone saying, studying so many plant and telling you in all plant, either tall plant or dwarf plant, either flowering plant or non-flowering plant, either mango plant or banyan plant, either rice plant or wheat plant, everything made up of different kind of cells. Means in all plant, what is the common thing? Ki they are made up of cell and these cells are forming the tissue. That is told by whom? A German botanist. Now in a picture, another scientist came. Another scientist whose name was T. Swan. And he was a British zoologist. And what British zoologist have did? He studied different kind of animals and told in all animal there is a thin boundary. In all animal cell, there is a thin boundary. Means boundary of the animal cell is thin. Today it is called, he not told, now we call. Today it is called plasma membrane. He was not aware about plasma membrane. He simply said, why in animal cell outermost boundary is thin. It is thin outermost boundary present in every animal cell. That is told by the swan. He observed what? The outermost boundary of every animal cell is thin. He don't know the name of plasma membrane. Now we know these thin boundaries called what? You know na? Plasma membrane. Getting the things. He also observed one more thing. He also told presence of cell wall is an unique character of plant cell. So cell wall present in a which one? Plant cell. This is cell wall and the thin one is cell membrane. It is cell membrane. It is cell membrane. And in plant cell, who is outer membrane? Cell wall. So what he told? The presence of cell wall is a unique character of plant cell. So it is told by a botanist or zoologist. Who told? Cell wall present in plant. It is told by a zoologist or botanist. It is told by a zoologist. It is told by a zoologist. Who told? Swan told, na. Here student confused. Is cell wall in plant cells are asking, it means botanist. Zoologist told here. Swan told here. British scientist told here. Keep in animal cell outermost boundary is thin, but in plant cell who is present? Cell wall is present. So cell wall is present in plant cell is told by a zoologist. It is told by a swan. Are you getting the idea? You will not trap here, na? Ki cell wall means botanist. One student is asking, sir, cell membrane and plasma membrane are same. Yes, of course it is same. The meaning of cell membrane or plasma membrane are same. Got the idea? Now, I am going to talk about, if someone asks a question, cell theory is given by, answer you will say Sleeden and Swan. Cell theory given by which one? Sleeden and Swan. Got the idea? Okay. Time up. Don't worry. I will say about virtue also, Rudolph virtue also. I will say about hypothesis of cell theory also. Don't worry. Now we started NCERT. So I just want to start today something. That is the reason I started. Right now, you also purchase the NCERT book and you read it in advance, so you will connect with me better. Okay. Always a good student read in advance. So you know what we started now. Download the NCERT or purchase the NCERT, read in advance, ask the question, answer the question. You will definitely enjoy and interact. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good day to all of you. And it's a nice interaction. Lovely kids. Bye-bye. Have a great day to all of you. Bye.